but I believe that we have to examine this issue from the 3 points of view. The first point of view is emotional, that everybody talk emotional, that it is belong to the nationality or religious or some other aspect. The second one is being a member of the community of the Sunnyvale, which is important to me more than being emotional. The third aspect is economic issue and the cost issue. From the emotional point of view, that I heard that some of my Indian friends mentioned that this is nothing. This is only the change of the name. But I would like to, and even someone said, if it was Johnson or John or John Doe, so what is a big deal? It is a big deal specifically from sensitivity of the emotional issue as a Persian. I give you an example, for instance, that most of you probably heard about Persian Gulf. That the Persian Gulf is a historical name, even surrounded by the most of the neighbors of Iran. They're not Iranian, and they tried in the past at least 50 years that I know, tried to change the name to eliminate Persian, just call it Gulf. And the United States of America, even though that we didn't have the political relationship in the past 25 years, they oppose to changing that name. And even they didn't change the name of Persian Gulf in none of the maps printing in the United States. The second point is, if we would like to go ahead and change the name, and accepting that in the Indian community they're ready to accept all the cost, so we are creating another problem, which is one of my friends mentioned about Westwood. As a matter of fact, if you ask any Iranian here in the United States, they know Westwood as Tehrangeles. Okay? Because most businesses on that street, they would like to pay to change that name to one Iranian names.
Okay. Would you mind wrapping up, sir?
Yeah. The last point that I would like to just mention, that changing the name, if it was not hurting the community, when they are saying that this is very important to us as a heritage, as a historical point of view, as the only thing that it left for us at these days, for us and for children. So let's find another way to solve this solution. And I'm sure that with the 1/10 of the cost of that Indian community, they are ready to pay for changing the name. They could spend this money and put a lot of sign on the freeway, on the other streets, like the other religion that, I don't want to name that, but I saw the other religious name in the freeway, any freeway, in 880, in the 680,
okay.
This is XYZ temple.
Okay.
And I appreciate to hear what I said. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming here. Next person would be Mariam Kamaray. Thank you. Followed by Meraz Itabadai.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mariam Kamaray, and I've been a resident of Sunnyvale since the age of 9, actually when there were still cherry and apricot orchards here in the city. And I am currently corporate counsel for a software company based here in Sunnyvale, employing over 500 employees. I've taken time this evening to come here to oppose the application for the change name. And I think emotions put aside, I want to go to the heart of the matter and just basically do a rational, logical assessment of this issue, at least in my mind. And I think what needs to be considered here is, or the question is, whether the benefits outweigh the burdens and costs. And I think based on the city staff's report and also the applicant's application, the reason for the request is, one, the fundraising issue, and secondly, being able to find the place more easily. Now, as far as fundraising is concerned, I do myself give to the different charities, and never has it been an issue where the entity is located. An address is not the reason people give money. It's the cause. That's the first point. And secondly, as far as being able to find some place, well, firstly, we all have internet access and we're able to find directions. At least and I think the majority of our community here in Silicon Valley use such means. And so I don't think it's really an issue. And I truly don't think that that's their objective, because if with all the money that apparently they would have to be able to reimburse the city and the other